What's going on, y'all? How's it going, everybody? Hope you're having a good weekend. Today we're back into some Destiny 2 and we're talking about the Gunslinger subclass for the Hunter, specifically in Crucible and PvP. As we know now, Iron Banner's coming up soon this Monday, which is all about PvP multiplayer in Crucible. So I figured why not make some subclass builds on how to best play with these subclasses on the Hunter, and we're starting that off today with my personal favorite, the Gunslinger. So let's get started and dig on into the skill tree a little bit. As we all know, the Hunter universal class ability is the dodge. Marksman dodge, dodge to perform an evasive maneuver with a steady hand. Dodging automatically reloads your weapon. Then we also have Gambler's dodge, dodge to perform a deft tumble, avoiding enemy attacks. Dodging near enemies fully recharges your melee. As you might have seen on my other Arc Strider PvE build video, I always recommend Gambler's dodge in PvE. But we're talking about Crucible. Marksman dodge is the way to go. Reload your weapon while dodging. In Crucible, you do not want to be right in people's faces all the time. You want to be able to have ranged attacks, use your weapons, not running in people's faces trying to melee everybody or throw your throwing knife. It's just not the most advantageous thing to do. So as shown you in this clip, I jump up, fire on this guy. Luckily I have a teammate here to finish off that kill, and I dodge to get my reload, or my ammo, right back. Now if there was a guy around that corner, I would have been ready for that next gunfight immediately. This guy here I'm going one-on-one with. Bad nade, excuse that. But there's a guy over there on the left who comes up to try to team shot me. I dodge the guy out of the way, get my bullets right back. I can fully engage that guy again if he would have came out around that corner and pushed on me right there. Now to go on into the jumps, I also covered the jumps in another video of mine. Let's just go through these really quick. Strafe jump is the way to go. For me, I feel like the strafe jump, that double jump with more directional control, gives you a little bit more direct mobility in the air, so you can kind of shake people off a little bit. You get more of a sway to the left or right, forward and back. I truly believe strafe jump is the way to go with that directional control. Onto the grenades, we have Incendiary Grenade, a grenade whose explosion catches enemies on fire. We also have the Swarm Grenade, which is pretty lackluster. I'll get to that in a second. Grenade that detonates on impact. Releasing multiple drones that are supposed to seek nearby enemies. Yeah. Trip mine grenade. Also explosive grenade that sticks to surfaces and detonates upon enemies who pass through its laser trigger. For me, it's between incendiary grenade and trip mine grenade, but I think incendiary grenade edges out the trip mine by a slight margin. I think incendiary grenade is overall the best one to go with based on utility, placement, and damage dealt. Is pretty much just the most versatile nade that the Gunslinger has. The trip mine is pretty situational, even though it can be good. Now to go into a clip, Swarm Grenade we're going to get into first. Look at this guy. I throw this grenade right at him. He's literally like a foot away, and the Swarm Grenade does nothing. The Swarm Grenade acts like there was no guy there in the first place at all. One little piece of the Swarm Grenade flew off and tried to find him. Yeah. Another clip. This is the clip I like the most. So there's that guy. I throw the nade at him. Yep. That's Swarm Grenade. So this is pretty much how I feel about the Swarm Grenade. Let me just sit down on that, okay? Moving on to the Trip Mine Grenade. I said it's situational, but also things like that kind of catch it up a little bit. I threw it. It's supposed to work, stick to that wall. I could have got that kill if it would have worked properly, but the cone diagonally fell for a little bit. This way is how it's supposed to work. You stick it to the wall, purposely behind somebody, so that way that whole area of effect hits their whole body, it triggers, it automatically triggers immediately. That's how it's supposed to work, even though that's still situational as far as being able to throw it at somebody like that. Right here I'm getting charged by a dude with a hammer. Yeah, so I jump out the way a little bit, throw up against the wall, he runs right towards it, hits him, didn't take down his super at all, but I mean it did a lot of damage, primed him real well for the teammate to take him out. Incendiary Grenade, I love because of this right here. The tick damage and the damage dealt and the placement. I didn't have to really worry about much where I threw that. I threw it in the enemy's general direction. It exploded, hit him, and I know where he's at as my teammate finished off that kill. Same here. A lot of enemies in that room. Throw the grenade, bam. I see exactly where they're at. Did a good amounts of damage to both of them. It's real nice. Right here, check this out. Look at the range on the incendiary grenade. It wasn't even anywhere near them. Halfway across the room. Let's see it again. It was a bad nade throw. I grant you that. Bad nade throw. But look at that. It explodes, catches these guys in that room from far away, and starts ticking and doing damage, priming them for your weapon to kill them. That's the entire purpose. That's why I think Incendiary Grenade is the best compared to the Trip Mine, but it's really between those two. Now, to get into the gunslinger paths and which one to go with and how to use it, Way of the Outlaw is the way to go. Way of the Sharpshooter, throw a knife from a distance, precision knife skills with the melee ability immediately recharges it. That's probably the best perk in there that could be used for PvP. The rest of these are definitely PvE based. Precision hits reducing the cooldown of your super. That's pretty cool too. But overall, Way of the Outlaw is way better for PvP. Now, crowd pleaser, this is what I'm talking about. Enables precision damage with golden gun. We're not going for precision damage with golden gun and line them up. We're not going for precision hits with golden gun. This is PvP. You hit somebody with a golden gun shot, they die. We're going for shoot to kill. Way of the Outlaw is where we're going. Throw a knife from a distance that explodes shortly after impact with this melee ability. I'll show you why I think that is really good. I love the explosive knife. Chains of Woe precision kills increase weapon reload speed for you and nearby allies. Awesome. Deadshot significantly improves your ability to hit with golden gun. Also awesome. I know some guys complain about shooting that golden gun like, oh, I'm always missing with my golden gun shot. Deadshot helps with that. And I also have another little perk or little tidbit for you towards the end of the video on how to best use golden gun also. But let's get into the throwing knife first. As you see here, I throw that throwing knife and it hits the guy, gives 30 damage to me before I even engage him in the first place. Before I even shot one bullet, 30 damage off of him just for priming him properly. Right here, we get pretty much hosed down from across the map. I had nothing else to do. I just threw a knife for a Hail Mary and it happened to hit. I think it hit the roof, hit the guy, but that just helps that much more. This is how it's supposed to work. I saw the guy around the corner, I threw it at him, primed him real well, got some nice damage off him. He thought he could hit the super and get me. Nah, it didn't work like that. But that's how the throwing knife is supposed to work. I love the explosive knife for things just like that. When you're dueling with somebody, it gives you the edge to win that gunfight, even sometimes before you even engage them in the first place. 6-shooter. Do not unlock 6-shooter. Please, do not. If there's nothing else you take from this video, leave this spot unlocked. Or excuse me, locked. Do not unlock it. Excuse me, let me say it again. Do not unlock it. I learned properly from the beta, that thing is bad. Yes, you get 6 shots, but the shorter duration is really short. In Crucible, you do not want to pop your gun in front of a whole bunch of people. You want to pop it around the corner if you see enemies in the distance or you see red somewhere on your map, so that way you run up on them and get that kill. With the 6-shooter, it goes away way too fast. You do not have time to get 6 shots off. I promise you. As again, do not unlock 6-shooter. We want this type of golden gun. You pop that thing just like this, you get those triple kills, those double kills, and you get them off real well. Now right here I'm hip firing. Hip firing is good when they're close to you. You don't want to take the time to aim, but this is what you want to do when you use golden gun. As you see here, I'm aiming in as I get to my target. You run around with it freely, but when you get armed your target, you aim in. Right there as I aim in before I'm about to shoot. The reason for that is you want to be fast and agile with the gun. If you're aiming in, you don't have enough time to sway back and forth when you see enemies coming at you. Because trust me, you are a flaming target when you put that golden gun out. So you want to be able to get those kills accordingly. Trust me, that'll help a lot with the golden gun shot. Only aim in right before you shoot the enemy. But that's going to be it, folks, for the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you're getting ready for some Crucible and excited for Iron Banner like me. If you did enjoy the video, feel free to like and subscribe. Much more on the way, and I'll see you next time.